Well, welcome everybody to the Sistory Healinghood, where you guys come to the hood to be healed. All right, I'm just happy to be here with you guys tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and play my intro because I did some provisions to it. So here we go, you guys. Beforehand, I'm letting you guys know we have a special guest. So be prepared and relationship dynamics is like almost theatrical. I feel like there's a director and I feel like there's actors. So I hope you guys like that. So today we have a special guest. He has his very own podcast and his name is Quinn, but some call him Quinn. Mr. Some Call Him Quinn himself from the I Snuck In Here podcast. Welcome.
Oh, hello everybody. Is this thing on? Am I live now?
You are live. You are live. You are live and nobody's watching. So it's all right. If you're gonna mess up, this is the time to mess up.
I'm live and nobody's watching. So
yeah, so this is the time to mess up if you're gonna be messing up. I guess I forgot to tell you beforehand, you could have linked your Facebook channel into this. So yeah, everybody on your Facebook could have seen, but you know, bad producer.
That would have been fantastic, you know.
Damn,
a little cross plug.
Damn. Well, you know what? I'm gonna chop it up and I'm gonna still send it to you.
That's what's up.
Where can the people find you?
The people can find me at on Facebook, Instagram. Some Call Me Quinn, or you can look up the I Snuck In Here podcast on Instagram as well, and on TikTok. You can find me at Some Call Me Quinn on my Facebook. You ain't getting in unless I know you, but it's all good.
You crazy as hell. Well, welcome to Sistory Healinghood. Obviously, you came to the hood. You came to the hood to be healed. So let's start the healing. I'm hot because I've been sipping on some coffee. So you know, if you see me, so I don't be up in here sweating and shit. But
I got coffee too.
That looks like coffee. It looks delicious. That red cup, so appealing. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure everybody in America knows what that red cup is associated
Starbucks.
with. It's definitely not Starbucks.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Some Call Me Quinn from the Mr. I Snuck In Here podcast. I'm going to hit you with some rapid fire questions.
Let's do it.
These are going to be fast, short, sweet, and they might be some would you rather questions up in there. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and start off with the meat and potatoes. So do you believe in God or are you an atheist?
I am definitely. Whoa, you came in hot and heavy. Okay. Oh, all right. I didn't prep. Hold on, let me take one more sip. Hold on. I didn't know that's how we was going right out the gate. I am not an atheist. I do believe in God, but to delve in on it a little bit more, I don't believe in religion. Religion is man-made, and man always want to corrupt things. So yes, I believe in a higher power. I do not believe in religion.
A higher power. Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. So are you a gun or a knife person?
I'm going to shoot you. I have been shot at close range. It's not fun. And at the time, I did not have a weapon. And you want to have one. Look, I'm not saying I'm just boom, boom shooting, but like if somebody's shooting at me, I would rather have one.
Oh, what about if they don't have a gun and you still feel in danger? Are you still?
They're not shooting at me?
Nah, they don't have a gun. Are you still shooting their ass?
Is it just one person?
It's like a gang. It's like 4.
If it's a gang, I'm gonna shoot y'all. I ain't got time. Look, I'm not a spring chicken no more. Things take a little bit longer to heal. I don't have time to fight. First of all, I'm not fucking with you anyway. So I'm sorry. Oops. Are we cussing? Is this a
we are
thing?
cussing. We are cussing.
Okay. I'm not fucking with you anyway. So if you fucking with me like that, then you asking for it.
I feel that. Anybody who know me definitely know if you fucking with me, you asking for it.
Right.
Okay, so are you more of a movie person or more of a music person? You can only choose one.
That's
you only have one to choose.
That's like what are we asking here?
I know, right?
I literally make them both, so like I can't.
You gotta choose one, or else you're gonna die.
I gotta choose one, or I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's like that.
Damn it! That's a good one. If this was Drink Champs, I'd be taking. If this was Drink Champs, I'd be taking the shot. This is a really good one.
For all these motherfuckers.
I'm going to go with music. I'm going to go with music just because, even if there's no TV around, I still got some music going, even in my head, like you bumping a song or something. But
that's true.
But I don't like the question.
Well, I'm glad I found a question you don't like. Hell yeah to that. Hell yeah to that.
That's good.
I'm gonna be saying hell yeah. Shout out to UK from the Hell Yeah We Want to Know podcast. Shout out. All right, the last one. Are you more of a are you attracted more to a fine face or a good body, like a sexy body smoking?
No, you know what? I'm gonna say a face because I don't have I don't have a discrimination. Like you can be short, tall, big, small. Like if you cute, you cute. Like I can find a cuteness in somebody, but you can have a bomb body and be ugly as shit. Now, sure, when the lights go off, I can't see your face, but the lights gotta come on at some point.
And you, oh god, you said the lights gotta come on at some point.
They gotta come on at some point. It's like when you at the club and everybody drunk. It's like it's closing time. And there's that one dragon over there. But them damn lights gonna come up. I've been dancing with this dragon all night. Shit.
I've been dancing with this dragon all night, and you know what? It ain't that bad. You just move that tail to the side. Tail to the side, and you're gonna be straight.
Oh
you're gonna
God.
be straight. Well, thank you. Those were not rapid fire by any means, but thank you for participating in that. I feel like
those are good questions. Those are some good questions. I'm not mad at them.
I feel like I got to know you more.
Oh yeah, un poquito.
Okay. All right. Well, the topic of tonight is motivation. Motivation. What motivates you? Now, I feel like when I was like, I'm going to give this guy an interview, motivation is what popped into my head first, because I'm like, I got a podcast and I know what it took for that shit to start, which was a lot of work. And you got a podcast and now you have been indoctrinated into the world of podcasting. So what motivated you to even like do that is what made me be like, oh, let's talk about motivation. So
so when you detail it like that, my answer is gonna sound really really shallow, really hollow as far as the podcast goes. But hold on, I'm gonna build on it though. So what motivated me to start a podcast is that I just recently moved to Texas, right? And I really don't be having shit to do. Not that there's nothing to do, like there's a ton of stuff to do. I'm just not doing it. So I'll be bored a lot. And I'll be like,
in Texas?
Not that there's nothing to do. I can go do a lot of stuff, but I don't. So instead of sitting at home, all my friends are, back home in Chicago. So instead of sitting at home, I'm like, no, that wasn't a pity party thing. You ain't got to argue. I mean, I chose to move. I know
you chose to move. You got up out of here. I was devastated and everything. I'm like, damn, niggas gone. But I didn't know about to say, but yeah, I'm just like, he gone. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Like, no, it's fine. Like all my friends think that way, and it's. But I was like, man, what can I do other than going out and partying? And I was like, you know what? I can start this podcast and Cirque Money, the guy that co-hosts with me on the Snuck podcast, shameless plug. That was a way of us kind of reconnecting. You know, this is my Ace Boone Coon since like high school. So we reconnecting on this. And if anybody knows me, once I start doing something, I'm obsessed with it. Like there's no half stepping. So like I started with like a little cheap little mic setup and everything. And I was like, let me see if I like it. Had that shit for like 30 days, went to Guitar Center, upgraded. I got the podcast thing. I got the Shure mic. I got, look, when I'm obsessed with it, like
I'm a step with it the whole way.
For real. Like, so people, when I'm on the show, I kind of feel like the warden of it, like, because I'm like, all right, we gotta move on. I gotta Thursday. Okay, who do we got? I gotta set the promos up. And if you know me, when I get going with something, I can't half step it. And I'll let everybody on. I'll let everybody go with it. Like, come on. Like, I'm not like a selfish person. You want to get on the train? Come on. But the train's leaving the station. So that's just, I don't know. I'm obsessed like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, being a more meticulous person. I'm guessing you got that with age, or were you always like that?
I was always like that. I have a very vivid imagination with things. Like I'm not like hyping myself up, but like I think of more shit than people can think of. Like I forget more shit than people can think of. Like I'll be like, oh, that's a cool idea. And then I don't do shit with it. And I might tell somebody and they'll run with it, and that's fine. Like I'm not somebody like, damn, that was my idea. You can't do that. Like, no, go ahead. Like I'm a person that feels like there's money for everybody. Like, if that's what you want to do, like I wrote scripts, I party promoted, I've made clothes, I'm podcasting now, photographer, like all this shit. Like, go ahead and do it. Like, this is why this is so cool to me, because like I don't like the crabs in the barrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, only one person can do it. So like when you like, oh yeah, you want to get my podcast? You want to get your podcast? Absolutely. Let's we can do both. Like it's all good.
Yeah, it works out that way, and the synergy, comes back around for everybody that way.
Absolutely.
So it seems like you having a little bit of homesickness is what motivated you to do this podcast.
Or me spending my money on some other stupid shit that. But yeah, sure. I miss home, but I can always visit. I can always hop a plane.
That's true. Some of us can't do that as easy as we like to. But I have the definition of motivation.
Go ahead.
So it is a reason or reasons for an individual to act or behave in a particular way of being. Ooh, super fancy.
Okay, that makes sense.
Motivation is a road to self-discovery. It is finding something that's inside of you to get you to move to the next level where you push on. So, some things that are synonymous with motivation is incentives, willingness, drive, ambition, and direction. The elements of motivation is activation, intensity, and persistence.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fancy.
All right. Let me see if I can pull this second question up here. Now, this is my first time ever working these controls. So everybody work with me with these controls. Usually I got K up in here doing this shit.
You know what's funny? Why you doing that is I'm seeing the banner at the bottom, the ticker.
Yeah.
And it's black and yellow. I did not plan that. That shit is just by accident. I did not know it was black and yellow.
Let me tell you something here. In the Sistory Healinghood, where you come to the hood to be healed. Okay? Nothing happens by coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Everything is synchronized to this very moment. So it wasn't by accident that ticker is yellow and black.
It just happened. Okay. I mean, it didn't just happen.
It didn't just happen. It was all planned. Even if I didn't plan it, something or someone else did. Okay. So, All right. The first question on the board is, what are some techniques that you use to motivate yourself to perform better? And when I was reading the question, like just right now, it sounds kind of freaky. I meant to say like perform better in life. You know what I'm saying? Not like perform better, like.
I understand. That'd be that. I'm like, that's a different podcast.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
That's a different podcast. But no, I understand what you're saying. Repeat it one more time for me. But go say it.
All right. What are some techniques that you use to motivate yourself to perform better? So if you want to get better at something and you're like, I need to get this shit together. Yeah. Like, what is something that you do to motivate yourself?
So the first thing I touched on a little bit, so like I said, I become obsessed with it. You gotta be obsessed with it. It needs to engulf everything I'm thinking about at the moment. Like I'm at work thinking about my podcast. Like I'm nowhere near perfect, but like every week, like you might see a little tweak to it. Like I'm adding something in because I'm doing research on it. I'm like, okay, well, how did that person do that? And I want to know how you do that. And putting yourself in the room with other people, like I'm really big on that. Like I want to be in the room with people that know more than me. Like I don't want to be the smartest guy in the room. Like that's not what I want to do, because I want to get as much knowledge as possible about a said situation, on how you do it or how that works. Because I'm looking like right now, like right now I'm peeping your stuff right now. I'm like, okay, this looks similar to the program that I use, but then you said you can link my Facebook to yours, so you best believe as soon as this over with, I need to know how you do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like things that can help me grow within myself on that. Like I'm a big learner. Like I think the smartest people in the room is the people that understand they're not the smartest people in the room. Like
right.
So that's the big thing. Just learning from others, and then ultimately, what's the goal that you're looking for? Because you can't just be throwing shit at the wall. Like you got to have a goal that you're aiming towards, and then, okay, now that I have my goal, what do I need to do to go get that goal?
That's what all right. So it seems like it is obsessing over it, then learning more about it, then setting a goal towards it.
Yeah.
Those are things that you would say to motivate you.
Yes, ma'am. That sounds about me.
It sounds about right or white.
Sounds about not white.
I wish I could edit that out. I was so.
Wait, who has the Starbucks and who has the latte? Because mine is Starbucks.
Oh, yours is Starbucks. Mine is I'm not gonna plug their ass, but America's ran off them.
This is a grande.
That's a grande.
It's a grande. I don't know what that means.
Mine's a venti.
I'm still taking Duolingo, so I don't know all my Spanish yet.
Oh, grande is just big. Shout out to all my Mexican brothers and sisters, Christina and Javier, knew them the longest. But all right, so we're gonna move on to our second question.
Let's do it.
All right, did it already pop up there? No, I don't know.
Are the questions popping up? I'm not seeing no questions.
You don't see the questions on the ticker.
Oh, they're on the ticker. I'm not reading the ticker. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look, now I should read now. There you go.
There we go. Here we go for the second question. Now, you kind of touched on this with your first question when you were saying kind of like obsessing over it and learning from other people about it. Now, do you feel like it is necessary to have a mentor in order for you to stay motivated, be motivated, get motivated?
Oh, it's not necessary. It helps if you have one. It would absolutely help, because again, everybody is a beginner at some point, and if you got somebody that can kind of teach you the ropes, you know, that can help you. But on the same token, some people can kind of stunt your growth a little bit. You know, if their floor is, if their ceiling is right here, and you're meant to go past that, you know, they can only teach you so much. So if you're just looking at that mentor, oh yeah, I made it to my mentor, it can stunt your growth. And then a lot of people a lot of people don't understand your vision, and you could say that you want to do something like, okay, we're on this podcast, and you know what? I'm about to sign a big contract with Spotify. That's my goal. I'm gonna sign a big contract with Spotify. I'm gonna go worldwide. I'm gonna go global with my podcast. That's what I'm doing. And you could talk to one of your close family members, somebody that has no hate for you in their heart at all. They love you, and they'll be like, that's not a realistic goal. You got to go get a job. You got to go get a 9-to-5. You can't bank on your Spotify contract and this podcast going global. They're not saying that to be malicious to you. They're saying that to look out for you. They want nothing but good for you, but they can't see your vision. So they can't see it. They can't see the same dream that you have. And something is only impossible until somebody does it. So you have to, so you can look at somebody and say, man, like my dad. I'll take my dad, for example. You would think my dad's Jamaican, how many jobs he got. Like the man works. My dad's favorite saying is, I got to stay on somebody's clock. My dad is always working. He's got to stay on somebody's clock. So I flipped it on him and I said, hey, how about you get on your own clock? Like, I get it, you want to work, but you're working for somebody else's clock. How about you go get your own clock and you stay on that?
Right.
Now old black Negroes. He's past I can't change him. But if I could take my dad's workaholic self and if I could take that drive that he has and put it in me, oh my God, I'll be a problem, because I got the vision, he got the drive. And if I could do that, so again, if I look at my dad as a mentor, yeah, just work. I don't want to always work. I want to travel. I want my money to be making money for me while I'm not doing shit. Like, so different thought process. So a mentor is good, but only to a certain extent if they don't see your vision. I was a little bit long-winded, but my bad.
No, because I feel like at first when you were going into having a mentor, everybody always focuses on the positive things about having a mentor, but you actually shed some light on actually the negative effects of having a mentor. Like you said, not having that shared vision, but more importantly, like you said, having that ceiling and putting a cap on stuff, because everybody outgrows people and outgrows ideas and outgrows relationships to a certain degree. And when that time comes, you don't want to be limited and stunting your growth. So that was definitely really good. I never ever thought of it like that.
I mean, I'm here to enlighten. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than just an entertainment bullshit podcast person. I can get serious from time to time. But if you do want entertainment and bullshit, you can go to the Snuck podcast.
Yes. Where y'all were the other day when I dropped in on your episode, you were talking about the baddest actresses from the 90s.
From the 90s, yeah. You lucky I was working, because you was going off on the chat, and I wanted to beef with you the whole entire. you was saying some shit, and I was like, hold on now, because you was like Halle Berry. She was like, I said she's black, and she was like, no, she's mixed. Listen, Linda, listen.
She's biracial. She said
I don't give a shit what she says or Tiger Woods says or any. Once you get that 1 ounce of black blood in you, you are black, and they are looking at you as black. And I don't care what you think you are, but you're black.
Who is they?
They.
But how are you going to sit there and say that Vanessa Williams was mixed then? And her grandparents was the ones that she actually identifies as a black woman.
I haven't had time to confirm or deny Vanessa Williams' racial background yet. I thought she was mixed. If she's not mixed, I apologize, but I refuse to apologize yet because I haven't done my own personal research. So I refuse to let you drag me. You definitely gonna drag me on my own show. You drag me now because this is your show, but on mine, you're gonna call me out. No, man.
I had to. I was having fun. I was like, because there was some moments where it was just getting a little bit, you guys just caught up in like, oh, these girls, and I'm like,
that was the episode. The episode was girls. It was.
And you were so happy. You were like, yeah, there was no women on this channel today.
I was joking.
I'm like, oh yeah, we here. We in the comments.
I'll put you on the Battle of the Sexes episode, and then you can really go off.
Me going crazy. They put me next to some people. They get crazy. Back somebody. All right, let me see if I can post the last question up here before we move right along. So do you have any future episode topics that come to your mind right off jump that you would like to share?
With that, so I don't. With that one, I have to go to 90s music because there was a lot of females that we wanted to talk about, but it was like, that they're more musical. Like we would have talked about, of course, Aaliyah, there's ton of musicians that we could have opened that up to, but we were just strictly talking movies and TV. So
I was shocked that you guys I was so shocked that you guys didn't say Angela Bassett then. You guys were talking about Angela Bassett now. I was dead as fuck.
Auntie Angela now is way. Oh my god, man! Auntie Angela now is no way. I didn't even look at Angela Bassett like that. Like, what was the one chick? Layla Rashawn.
Yeah,
Layla Rashawn. She was the fine one in Waiting to Excel. That was the if we're gonna talk about somebody from Waiting to Excel,
she was she was the finest one for sure.
Maybe because Angela Bassett was going through all her she was going through some shit in that movie, so maybe
she got cheated on for a white woman. She gave him 11 fucking years of her life.
And Mary J. Blige ran with that shit too.
Dude, Mary J. Blige is a whole nother story. But
hold on, Mary J. Blige. That's another one. Auntie Mary. I'm taking Auntie Mary now before I ever take Young Mary.
I would take Mary right now too.
I would take Mary right now.
Beaten up by JoJo, cracked out, Mary Jane.
Nobody want that. Nobody
want that.
I need high boots Mary right now.
Oh, we still waiting for Mary J. Blige to put out that boot collection.
Oh, she didn't do it yet? I know she announced it.
She did. She needs to quit playing.
She announced it on her her last tour, but I don't know if it's out or not.
Yeah, her ass needs to quit playing. I'm still waiting for them thigh high boots for show. Give me like a glitter pair for show. But yeah, I was surprised you guys didn't say Whitney Houston, because Whitney Houston is like, she's super sexy, and then her having that powerhouse voice like puts her at a whole nother level. I don't
think dudes think Whitney Houston is super sexy though.
Oh.
I don't think Whitney Houston jumps off the page. Maybe in like 89 when she had the curly hair. I want to dance with somebody, Whitney.
Yeah.
But after that, when the coke was hitting a little too hard, and she weighed about $110, and every time she performed, she was just pouring sweat. Like, I don't think anybody was really checking for Whitney like that. Nobody was really like.
Yeah, she did have that tracksuit on during the anthem. That's not sexy.
She did look good in Waiting to Exhale. She did. I'll give it that. Waiting to Exhale, Whitney Houston looks amazing.
Preacher's Wife.
Yeah, but I ain't supposed to be looking at her like that. It's Preacher's Wife. Even though she was having
real husband in that.
Even though she was having an affair with an angel, but
Dude, that movie is fucked up. Only black folks. It felt right. It felt right that she was having an affair.
Yeah, it felt right. It was Denzel. So,
And then Denzel gave her back to her husband, which was the streets.
He said, I can't keep her.
He said,
I gotta go back to the Lord. I can't keep her.
Can't keep her. Gotta let her go.
I gotta let her go. He said, I gotta let her go.
I'm gonna be chiming in for that episode too, talking some more shit, by the way. So
I appreciate keep that chat popping.
Keep it popping. Pop. Okay. Anyway, last question. All right, so it kind of touches on the question before when I was asking if mentors are important. So now, who is your greatest motivator in life, or what? Because some people, it's more of a what than it is a who. So for you, which one is it? And then elaborate why.
It's not a who, it's a what, and I've touched on it. It's people telling me I can't do something. That's my biggest motivation. That's my driving factor. If you tell me I can't do something and you're just saying it for no reason, then I don't like that. You got to give me more. So like right now, you know, I'm gonna say it here. I haven't said it out loud because I don't like playing my hand with shit, but you know, I don't guest star on a lot of people's shit. So this is fine. My goal this year, before this year ends, I'm going to interview Robert Townsend. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, and hey, I haven't set up any I haven't talked to any agents. I haven't talked to him. I haven't done anything. I'm telling you right now, before this year ends, I'm going to get an interview with Robert Townsend.
What?
And ain't nobody going to stop me from doing it. And if you tell me no, then I'm definitely just going to drive harder to do it. It's all about, like I said, nothing's impossible. So you got to have things that drive you. Those are like my little goals. Like, you know what? I'm doing this. This is my serious shit. All right. I just don't want to be, yes, I started on, I'm bored. And this is a way to get my friends on here, but no, I'm serious. I didn't spend all this money on equipment and stuff, and I'm not wasting. I'm spending my time setting. You set up your stuff, so you know how long it takes to set up things.
Oh hell yeah! Everything could change like day by day. You think you got it all set up right, and then you go back the next day and some shit's fucked up.
Yeah, and like you said, like when you hit me, you was like, "Hey, showtime's in 20 minutes." I'm like, I'm chilling. I'm eating grapes and drinking tequila. Like I understand having to chase down people for this thing. I'd be like, look, if you look at any of my episodes, we'd start like 10 minutes late because somebody's always late. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, I was like, all right, the show goes start at 8:30, log on at 8:20 so we can mic check, so we can sound check, and then we can start promptly. It never happens.
It never happens, dude. Never happens.
It never happens. But one of the reasons it never happens is because you gotta understand, people ain't thinking about it like you thinking about it. So
exactly,
like you got people, and we talked about this before, not me, but I've talked about before. People want to jump on the train after it's already gone. It's like, damn, oh, that train is moving, ain't it? Oh, that's doing something. Can I get on that train? Oh no, the train's left the station. But remember when it was at the station, I said, hey, you want to get on? You want to take this journey with me?
Yep.
And no, I'm cool. Or you're not taking it serious. But then when shit start really rolling, hey, can I? No. You can get on for a second, but you gotta get off. You can't stay. You can't be the conductor.
You blew it. You blew it.
You blew it.
You got to move on to people who are willing to get fried.
Yeah, and that's a lot of people right now. You want to wait till things are built, and you don't want to scrape and you don't want to scratch for it. And unfortunately, like, I don't have time for it, because if I'm putting all my effort in, I'll be damned if you come in at the end and say, okay, now, but then you're gonna have people that's saying, oh, you selfish, or you hating. No, I'm not hating.
Right.
I'm not hating. To the fact that I'm not hating so much. I'm not hating so much that I will literally build you a podcast. Like, I will literally build you. I'm dead serious, because my goal. So my show is the I Snuck Here podcast, but the overall blanket is Culture Clubhouse. So during the pandemic, we started this thing called the Culture Clubhouse. We was live. We wasn't supposed to be doing it, but we had a little live audience. We was doing verses. We was doing verses before verses was doing verses. Like, and we was doing it. My goal is to have a network. So I'm gonna have more than just my podcast on the network. It's gonna be shit. If you want to talk sports and have a sports show, we're gonna have a sports show over there. We're gonna have my show here. We're gonna have a comic show over there. Like, whatever. The goal is a network. Go ahead. Say it again. I hear you.
I said I have a question. Okay, so the question is a network a bunch of like productions under one umbrella?
Under one umbrella. So to put an example, there's a podcast I look to. I'm a comic book nerd. So I love comic books. There's a podcast called the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. but the blanket is called Stranded Panda Network. The Stranded Panda Network has the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It has this one called Multiverse News. It has like 7 podcasts under one umbrella. So like whatever your flavor is, go watch it there. You want Star Wars? Star Wars is over there. Like you don't want to watch Star Wars, you just want Marvel? Marvel is right there. I'm like that's brilliant. Like everybody's under the same under one umbrella, but you got multi. It's a great idea.
That's a wonderful idea. I want to be a producer, so I would definitely like to produce within your network. I'm a self-worker. This could be my interview right now.
Wait. Is this happening? Is this the first? Is this the first? Is this the first one? You see what happens, Black people, when you talk. The first one. You see what happens when you talk, Black people, and things come together. Come on, man.
Come on now. I've been saying this. I've been saying to everybody, like, I've just been in producer mode, and I don't know what that's about, but I got all these shows that I want to get together. And like I said, I write them, I get the people together, and then it's like, okay, I got these ideas. I'm spending the money trying to get the shit together and shit. So I'm like, oh, I'm a producer and an executive producer and a director. You know what? I want a whole production, and I want to make studios for people too, because I like to make studio setups. So I want to be able to do that.
Let's spin the block on this. I don't want to interrupt your. I don't want to interrupt your. I don't want to interrupt your cast. You know, I'm here to be interviewed, and I want the time back on me. And let's spin the block. Let's spin the block back on this idea. But we definitely gonna talk offline about it.
Right, more collaborations.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, your greatest motivation then is a what? And then we would say that it is
haters. Hate. All the haters. This is my biggest.
I wasn't going to say haters, but yeah, you could say that.
Again,
a negative impact, but you could say haters. It's the same fucking thing.
It's the same thing. Don't tell me what I can't do. I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing it to prove you wrong, but I'm definitely gonna laugh at you once I prove you wrong.
Definitely, I think a laugh is a little bit deserved.
Oh yeah, I mean, my grapes and sip my tequila.
Do you have any like books or source material that you read or go over that helps motivate you when you're feeling like you're in a little slowdown, need some momentum?
No, you know what? I'm weird. I do have a book. If it's the best book that I've read, and I need to go back and reread it because it was a real philosophy. If you're just trying to make some money and get your life like on point. Go read Rich Dad Poor Dad if you haven't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and you serious about getting your life on track and not bullshitting. That book is fantastic, and I recommend it to like everybody. But no, when I get like that, you know what I like? I just like quiet. I like zero noise. Like I really just need to be with myself and my thoughts, because like I said, I think about a lot of shit. I come up with a lot of ideas, and I just need to let that do its thing. And yeah, that's how I rock out. Like some things don't work. I'm okay with failing. You got to be okay to fail, because if you're not okay with failing, then you're never going to succeed. Yeah, sure. Some people might get lucky right out the gate and succeed on some shit. But if you're not okay with failing and failing again and failing again, then you're never going to be successful, because life is a bunch of failures and a couple successes. That's what it is.
That is so fucking true. That shit almost cut deep.
I'm about to say, let me write that down. That was deep.
Right. I was saying that shit was good. Okay, that shit had me thinking. Yes, one person who motivates me is Robert Greenan. He is a author of the book 48 Laws of Power and 33 Strategies of War and the Laws of Human Nature. So I have a little clip here I'm going to share with the audience and you. You guys sit back and take a look and listen.
Today, we are all suffering from short-term thinking. I've seen that short-term thinking. It's a disease. It's like the quarterly report. I've got to meet this goal in 3 months, et cetera, et cetera. Nobody ever lifts their head above and says, this is where we're going. As a politician, this is where America will be in 3 years, 4 years. Everyone's just reacting. They're trapped in tactical hell. Planning is the way to get you out of that, to get you into what I call strategic heaven, where your brain is above all of that. I tell you this today is to say that when you plan correctly, you create that momentum. Obstacles come, you sail past them. It's not an ugly thing. It's one of the most glorious powers that the human brain has, our executive function, that the brain was meant for. And it's where your most creativity will come into play. When I write a book, it's my planning that allows me to write the book. Think of that vision and think of your planning as something that is a high.
That's my man right there, putting down some motherfucking laws, some wisdom there. And I definitely would say that's definitely my motivational factor is all the planning, then work that you put into that planning. It's the stuff that people don't see behind, everything that's going on in there. So thank you, Mr. LeQuinn, aka Some Call Me Quinn.
I'm gonna say you saying my government on here, like my stage name.
Did I say your last name too?
I mean, don't.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just saying. I mean, if you want me to.
I don't want you to.
Say your name.
The reason my stage name is Some Call Me Quinn, because only some.
Oh, well, I don't know. I have this weird thing about some stage names. Like, I mean, my stage name is like, whatever. Anyway, my stage name is my name. And I don't know. I feel weird about stage names. I'm like, you don't really like.
Your stage name is your name, but you feel weird about your stage name? But it's your name?
My stage name is my name, but it's not my full name. But
I feel like I be saying your name wrong all the time. Say your name out loud.
It's Chimarra.
It's a A. It's not an I. Okay, boom.
Yes. It's shy, like Chicago.
But it's Sha. You say Sha. You don't say shy. You say Shamara.
Well, yes, it is Sha.
Okay. I say Shymara, but it's Shamara.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I also want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Yes. Thank you. You are 100% correct.
Okay.
Some Call Me Quinn.
Thank you. And now you are correct.
All right. Now we are on the same page in this motherfucker. All right. Lastly, I just have a little clip here. What motivated me to bring this clip out, for us to react to more so is I feel like the opposite sex is a great motivator or a great motivating factor to why humans have been able to get great things done and come together and do, wonderful things, have families and societies, communities, to hold empires. Do you feel like, you know what? I'm just going to play the clip first.
I'm about to say, you want me to see the clip first and answer?
I want you to see the clip first and then I'll ask my question because I was going to go right up in there. All right. Okay. This clip is by a gentleman who has his own podcast. This is Goldie, the God Game, but I don't really. He's my nigga Goldie. That's young Goldie right here.
You must not put looks as the highest on the totem pole of importance. The hierarchy of importance and value when it comes to a woman, number one is how much she likes you. Everything lower on this hierarchy becomes easier if you make sure you keep number one. Number three, how useful she is. Most guys get into relationships with women who are not useful. If she is not useful, if she is not helpful, if she is not helping you move forward or build, she is taken away. There is no in between. You're either growing or you're dying, and somebody around you is either helping you or they're hurting you. She can't just be here and not make things worse. She has to be here making things better, or she shouldn't be here. Number four, teachability. How teachable is she? If she's not teachable, if she makes excuses, if she can't be corrected, she's dead weight. She will never grow and she will hold you back. Number six, and most of you think this should be number one, but I'll tell you why it's not. Number six is attractiveness. The reason attractiveness is number six, because I believe all of these other attributes will make this woman attractive. If she likes you a lot, if she's cooperative, if she has a high teachability index, if she's useful, then she should be attractive to you. Always remember that you look like a goddamn fool running around with a beautiful woman that can do nothing for you, while it's another man out there whose woman might not be as attractive, but is making his life actively better, not giving him a problem, helping him, assisting him, doing everything that he likes.
Oh my gosh, I be dying every time I hear him fucking speak because it's hilarious.
Okay. Okay.
So, Mr. SomeCallMeQuinn.
Yeah, what's the question?
Are those traits some motivational factors for you that you think most men look for in finding a woman?
Yeah, he was just really fucking aggressive about it though. It was like relax. Like you like I was trying. Okay, pause before I touch on it, because is this just somebody you're watching, or is this somebody you know personally? First of all, before I talk my shit.
No, I don't know him personally.
All right, fuck it then. Listen, some motherfuckers are just too aggressive with some shits. Like, honestly, if I'm being honest, because I'm going to agree with some of the shit he says.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there's a deeper. Somebody hurt him. Somebody hurt him at some point in his life, and he needs to deal with that because he's really aggressive. I get it. Like the point where he said, "Ain't no point of having some fine chick on your side that can't do shit for you." I 100% agree with that. That type of shit is like a young man's game. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're young, sure, you're young and dumb. I just want the prettiest thing possible on my arm. Excuse me, on my arm that can, that looks good at the party. But as you grow older, like I need somebody that is trying to build with me. Like you have to bring something to the table that's more than just your body, more than just what you can do during sex time and stuff like that. Like what do you really, what are you here for? Because if you're just here for attractiveness and sex, I can go get that. I can go, that's not a problem. Like, and I can go get it and I don't have to keep it. I ain't got to worry about it. Like whatever. Like it's easy. My boy, look, my boy C, he's a pimp. And I ain't talking about Pimp C from UGK. I'm talking about my boy C. Like, you got to pay to play. Like whether you buying a $200 dinner or you just walking up to the girl and giving her $200, you paying no matter what. So throw that out the window. Get somebody. For me, anyways, I need somebody that has life goals. Somebody that, again, can help me build. I'll be like, look, this is what we doing. If you want to go on a trip to Greece, okay, cool. You getting tickets or you getting the hotel? What you doing? What are you doing? Not that I can't get the ticket in the hotel, but you better be able to get the tickets in the hotel too. Like, it's not a thing. Hear me out. You need to be able to do it. So when we in a rut, if we're ever in a rut, or we do have a goal, we're saying when we're about to start this business, it's not like, all right, we got to start this business. She's like, okay, I'm just gonna go over. No, I need a teammate. I need a teammate for this. Like little stuff. When we're talking about adolescent shit, like buying dinners and shit like that. Yeah, I'll take care of that. That's not a problem. But you gotta have somebody. I'm not going to deal with, look, call me shallow. I'm not dealing with nobody broke. No more. I ain't got it. If you just a cute face, there's many cute faces out there. I'll help you. Like I'm not saying that you can't. Let me restate that.
I think you said that, but
no, but you gotta like because everybody goes into a rut. You know what I'm saying? You can be in a rut, but like, what are you doing to get out of that rut? Like, are you broke just because you lazy, or are you broke because shit ain't popped yet and you have a vision and you have a goal? Because if you have a vision, you have a goal. Bet I can help you with the vision and the goal.
Right.
But if you're just like living life day to day and seeing what happens, I don't got time for that.
I don't got time for that neither. I can't even get mad at you for saying that you don't want to date no broke person, because nobody want to be with somebody who $100 short on their bills every goddamn month. You know what I'm saying? That's just unnecessary stress. But
your partner is supposed to be your partner. Like, there's a reason why it's called a partner. Like, we supposed to be in this shit together. It's not just supposed to be like just me doing. Because if you're saying it's just me, we got to take it back to 1965, and you just better be in that kitchen cooking, taking care of these kids. And I'm going to go outside and do whatever the fuck I want to do.
So I'm gonna go outside and do whatever I want to do.
I'm gonna go outside and do whatever the fuck I want to do. Yes, I have 2 other families across the street. It don't matter. Take care of these kids and cook this dinner, since I'm the only one that's in charge of this shit.
No, not the 2 families across the street, not even across town. What a sloppy son of a mama.
Nah, they probably playing with their cousins in the damn daycare. They probably don't even know it. But you get what I'm saying. I'm just joking about that part, but you understand.
Yeah. What is he talking about?
I can't see the comments, and this throws me off. See, this is the difference.
There hasn't been that one comment, but somebody just told me they don't see me. What?
I can see you.
Right. I'm on. The stream ended.
Oh, damn. The stream ended?
Yeah. Okay.
It still says live in the corner.
Right.
What are we on YouTube? I think YouTube does have a time limit.
Oh, you know what? I think I did see that happen too. And then it was like, oh, it's over with. But yeah, the stream ended. Damn it.
Exit me out.
Right. Didn't even get to do shit. It's over with. Oh, I'm hurt.
It still says live though. Like, I don't like that. Like, am I live? If I'm not live, don't say I'm live.
Right, somebody's still watching. Okay, he said, no, you're not live no more. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
All right, we'll turn it off in here so that shit don't say live in the corner.
We gotta exit out of this whole thing. Okay.